Welcome to match number 6 of this Memon Junior League Season 2 Under 14. This is being played between Gigi Gladiators and MF Roomi Strikers. Well, Gigi Gladiators have won the toss. They have batted first, and so far they have managed to score 34 runs for the loss of just 1 wicket. And we are into the 4th over. We just saw a big 6 being hit in the previous delivery. Looking to go for another one down the leg side, but the ball just hitting the pads, and they did not even go for a single. So it's match number 6 between these two very strong sides. MF Roomi Strikers are bowling right now, and so far they have given away 34 runs. Better delivery, but wasn't collected nicely by the wicketkeeper. They could have gone for a bye run as well, but they decided not to. So it's going to be 2 dot balls to end the over with. 4 done. It's 34 for 1. Imran Abdullah starting the 5th over of the innings. Still 2 overs remaining in this batting power play. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. Slight reminder, it's an 18 over per side game between Gigi Gladiators and MF Roomi Strikers, and it's match number 6 being played here at Hill Park Cricket Ground. Gigi Gladiators batting first. So far it has put up a decent start, because they have managed to score 35 runs for the loss of just 1 wicket. Hadi batting on 17 and Hanan batting on 7 right now. We are still into the fielding restrictions with just 2 fielders standing outside the 30-yard circle. A fielder has been taken at deep mid wicket and a fielder at fine leg. They took a sharp single on that occasion on the offside. So it's a Season 2 of this Memon Junior League. Once again, the kids under 14 are showcasing their talent, playing with professional hardball. It's a good initiative being taken by the Memon's community. Not only the senior players are playing tournaments throughout the city, but some juniors as well. hit away on the up, but it's going to go straight to the fielder at extra cover. And it's good that the juniors are also getting the opportunity to play in professional cricket grounds so that they can get the idea of the conditions and the pitch and the dimensions of the ground, so that they want to pursue their career in hardball cricket. Once again, it has hit up in the air, but there was a fielder out there in the deep. It's only going to be a single to the right-hander. So far, so good. Changing his angle, is going to come around the wicket now to the left-hander. Gets a thickish inside edge, but there is a fielder out there at fine leg. Will just get a run. So no boundary conceded in this 5th over of the innings. It's a left-hand, right-hand combination out there for Gigi Gladiators, and worked away nicely down the leg side. The fielder at mid-wicket saw it a little too late. Want to come back for the second run. There is a mix-up between the two, but the throw is not a good one at the wicket-keeper's end, and they completed 2 runs with ease. So 5 done, it's 40 for 1. So the off spinner starting the last over of the batting power play, which has been hit towards long on, but the ball just landing in front of him, and they get a single. It's the spinner who is operating in the last over of the batting power play, so it's obviously on the cards that the batters are going to be looking to get as many boundaries as possible in the last 5 balls now. But you can just sense the feeling that the scoring rate has dried up a bit in the last few overs. That is because of some tight line and length being shown by all the bowlers, and the fact that they haven't conceded any boundary shows the fact that the bowling side has been on top of the game so far. But they would ideally love to pick up a wicket or 2 more. Coming down the track, hitting it towards mid-off. There is a mix-up. Once again, the throw is not a good one. Well, this is an area where they need to improve. The throw should be as flat as possible and straight to the hands in the wicket-keeper's gloves. Because if you're going to give the air to the throw, the ball is going to take time to reach the wicket-keeper. This time he decides to come down the track, hits it straight. Nicely fielded by the fielder at long on, will just get a run. So although they're trying their level best to get as many boundaries as possible, but the fielding has been pretty sharp so far from MF Roomi strikers. Once again changing the angle, coming around the wicket, will be looking to turn the ball away from the left-hander. Bowls into a low full toss. Once again slight confusion between the 2 batters. It's the dive that saved the left-hander. Twice now in this over we have seen communication error between the 2 batters, and that almost caused a run out at the wicket-keeper's end. Coming down the track and has been grasped. There was a fielder down there at short mid-wicket. He was diving forwards. Could have taken the catch as well, but the ball just popping out of his hands at the last moment. They were waiting for a wicket. A chance was created by the bowler, but in the end it wasn't held. Just 3 runs in this last over of the batting power play. We have seen a catch being put down as well. Down the track he comes, hits it flat, hits it hard, and hits it all the way for 4. He has been trying to do that in the previous deliveries as well. Previously, he just got a single. This time, he got a little more bat onto it, and the fielder at long on was just a spectator. So a good result in the last ball of the over. 6 overs are now done. Gigi Gladiators are 47 for 1. So the batting power play is done. The fielding restrictions are over. We are going to witness another off spinner now starting the 7th over of the innings, and once again decided to come around the wicket to the left-hander. We saw a boundary being hit in the last ball of the previous over from the right-hander, Hadi, who used his feet and got a result in his favour. This time Hanan just letting the ball go straight to the wicket keeper. It has been given as a wide by the on-field umpire. So the score now moves on to 48 for 1. Remember, it's an 18 over a side game, so 12 overs are now remaining for Gigi Gladiators. Flighted on. Oh, he has knocked him over. That could have easily been a waist high no ball as well, but since that ball hit the stumps on the full, that means the left-hander will have to walk in the dugout. A flighted delivery that just hitting the base of the middle stump, but means the left-hander is walking on his way back. The second wicket is gone down for Gigi Gladiators. They are at 48 for 2. .48 for 2. It's time for the new batter. Another left-hander, Ali Adil, has come into bat at number 4. The off-spinner has just picked up his first wicket. Starts off with a good delivery, getting a thickish outside edge. The fielder at short third man is after it. In fact, that has been signaled as leg byes by the on-field umpire. So he'll have to wait to get up the mark, Ali Adil. Meanwhile, Hadi is going to be back on strike. He has been doing the bulk of the scoring so far for Gigi Gladiators with 25 to his name. Once again, coming down the track, getting a thickish outside edge, but the ball goes straight to the fielder at short third. And he has been trying to do that for a few deliveries now, using his feet and trying to hit the big shots in the air. Got a boundary in the previous over, but Was very lucky in that previous delivery when he got a thickish outside edge and the ball did not carry to the fielder. Hitting it on the back foot towards the offside. Fielder inside the inner ring on the offside are standing at the edge of the ring, so there is an opportunity whenever the ball goes towards them to take a single and get down to the other end. 50 has now comes up for Gigi Gladiators for the loss of 2 wickets in 7 overs. This time he comes down the track and tell you what, he has hit that high and long and over the boundary ropes. This time it's Ali Adil who has hit that shot over the head of the bowler's head and got a maximum to his name. In fact, it was Hadi who hit that big 6 down the ground, and now he get that single on the onside, so he has been batting really well so far. He has been equally well batting well against the pace as well as against the spinners, and it's important now for him to play a longer innings today for Gigi Gladiators. Dropped it slightly shorter and was way down the leg side as well, given as a wide by the on-field umpire, so add 1 more to the total. Ali Adil yet to get off the mark. The off-spinner coming around the wicket. He has hit that on the leg side. There is a fielder out there, a deep square leg. Will just get a run. Might see more and more spinners operate in the middle phase of the innings, especially when the ball gets a little older and starts to grip ahead on this track. But Hadi, on the other hand, has been simply outstanding. Once again, uses his feet, and this time he just nails that over long gone. It's the second maximum of the over to the right-hander, and this one being the best of the lot. It was hit hard and long, and the fielder at long gone was just a mere spectator. He's batted really well so far. Batted well during the batting power play, and even now, when the fielding restrictions are over, he has continued his aggression. A very good over this is turning out to be for Gigi Gladiators. Using his feet once again, but got a little too closer to the pitch of the ball. Could just hit it straight to the fielder at long off. Will get a run. In fact, they might get another one of the overthrow. Sloppy piece of effort from the bowler himself. Should have collected the throw himself, which he failed to do so. And in the end, the fielding side gifted 1 extra run to Gigi Gladiators. So the over comes to an end. 8 done, it's 67 for 2. Time for another change in the bowling attack. It's going to be the left-arm Chinaman Umar Imran starting the 9th over of the innings. They got 2 maximums in the previous over. Drops it slightly shorter, which has been hit towards short fine. Will just get a run, but he's a completely different bowler, Umar Imran. He's pretty tall. He gets more bounce as well. He's got few variations up his sleeve, so it's not going to be easy for Abdul Hadi to hit the left-arm spinner straight down the ground, because the ball can also turn away from him. Just get the feeling he might see a few deliveries before he starts launching it big against the left-arm spinner. He was trying to use his feet but had to check his shot in the end because the bowler altered his length. Umar Imran bowled very well in the previous season as well of Memon Junior League, and definitely has grown an inch or two taller after a gap of a year. Flighting it up and wasn't gathered by the wicketkeeper, but that was a decent delivery. The ball not turning a great deal but skidding onto the pitch. Slightly short and hit away nicely towards the leg side. Will just get a run, but he looks pretty sharp between the wickets. The left-hander Ali Adil. Just get the feeling he's a busy sort of a player who will be looking more to run between the wickets and will deal in singles and twos as compared to boundaries. I think it's a good combination between Hadi and Ali Adil because Hadi is looking to get those boundaries. Once again trying to come down the track. Mix up. Will this be a run out? Should be a run out. Yes, the finger has been raised. It was a very good throw from the fielder. It went straight to the fielder at extra cover. He had no hesitation in throwing the ball back to the wicket keeper. It was a flat throw. He collected it and took the bails off. That's a big wicket for MF Roomi strikers because the main batter, Hadi, who was batting so well, has been dismissed into the 40s. And Gigi Gladiators are now 71 for 3. Third wicket has gone down for Gigi Gladiators. Umer Soratia is the new batter in and gets off the mark with a stylishly driven shot towards long off. Tulhadi, who was batting really well, was dismissed in the previous delivery, courtesy of a run out at the wicketkeeper's end. Successful over comes to an end for MF Roomi strikers. After 9, they are 72 for 3. So 9 overs are now done. We will definitely see the next 9 overs being bowling from the different ends. Ghulam Farid will start bowling the 10th over and being greeted with a big shot attempted on the leg side. Will just get 2 runs. But the intentions are pretty clear, even by these new batters. They will definitely look to take the spinners on, and that's what they need to do as well. They cannot afford to play dot deliveries, knowing the fact that they have lost 2 wickets in quick succession. And the main batter, Hadi, has been dismissed. Fuller in length. And a swing and a miss by the right hander. The wicketkeeper is standing pretty back. Now he has taken a step or 2 forwards. And standing pretty close to the stumps. Once again pitched up. Was close to the off stump. Ghulam Farid is doing the right thing by flighting the ball up, inviting the batter to go for that big shot. He did that in the very first delivery. Drops it shorter, hitting it on the leg side. It's into the gap, and that's run away for 4. In the previous 2 deliveries, he was using his feet. This time, he just stayed onto the back foot and pulled it away on the leg side. The fielder at deep mid-wicket had a chance of stopping that, but the ball was just timed a little too better than his liking, and the batter got a boundary to his name. Next time he has knocked him over, playing 1 big shot too many. Got a boundary of the previous ball. This time once again looking to play across the line down the leg side. Got beaten by the straighter delivery and the ball hitting their stumps. So MF Roomi strikers are now making a comeback. They have picked up 3 wickets in quick succession. Gigi Gladiators are all of a sudden at 78 for 4. Adnan is a new batter in at number 6, and Ghulam Farid bowls a wide down the leg side. So he has picked up 2 wickets now, Ghulam Farid, and it's a good comeback from the off spinner as well, because he was hit for a boundary earlier in this over and then came back strongly to dismiss the right-hander. So the change of ends working for MF Roomi strikers, because they have struck in the very first over after the first phase. 10 done, it's 79 for 4. So Omar Imran, who is now bowling his second over. Once again, communication error between the two batters. They were in two minds whether to go for that second one or not, but in the end, they decided to go for that. It was Ali Adil who was running towards the danger end, but he got back in time. Flighting it up, making it into a low full toss and hitting it towards deep extra cover. He looks a pretty stylish player, Ali Adil. Not that tall, so it'll be easy for him to play the spinner, especially on the leg side whenever he is looking to sweep the ball. And so far, the running between the wickets has been on point by the left-hander. Azan, the new batter in, hitting it up in the air over extra cover, will get a run to get off the mark with. So they need a big partnership now at this stage. Gigi Gladiators, they were going along pretty well when Abdul Hadi was on strike, but since his dismissal now they have lost 2 more wickets. And MF Roomi strikers are slowly and steadily getting a grip of this game. Umar Imran once again looking at the field positions. Slightly short, a hit away on the leg side. There are 2 fielders down there, a deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Will just get a run. He's going to come over the wicket to the right hander as well. He's got a pretty strong action. Once again, flighting the ball up. Whenever he has tried to pitch that ball up on most of the occasion, that has turned out into a low full toss, which has been easily put away by both these batters. So I think it's important that he lands the ball on the pitch and tries to look the ball, try to spin the ball as much as possible. Well, his father does that. Imran Idris. But a faster one attempted. Got beaten by the pace on that ball at the Adil. And he was very lucky that the wicketkeeper did not gather the ball. Otherwise, there might have been a chance of stumping the batter. So a decent over once again comes to an end. 11 done. It's 85 for 4. Time for some pace again. Subhan Hanes has been given the ball to bowl the 12th over of the innings, and he starts off with a wide down the leg side. Well, the spinners are bowling really well. So did Ghulam Fareed, who picked up 2 wickets in his spell. And now he has been removed and the ball has been given to a pacer. So they are trying different things now, MF Roomi strikers. They want to pick up as more wickets as possible. Pitching it up. Enticing the batter to go for that drive on the offside, and the wicketkeeper once again not gathering the ball cleanly, and they ended up getting a bye. So the boundaries have definitely dried up since the departure of Abdul Hadi. And now both these batters are just dealing in singles and twos whenever there is an opportunity and the ball goes into the gap. Full toss. Taking a thickish outside edge. The third man was inside. That's going to be a fortunate boundary to Ali Adil. He flashed hard at it. Ali Adil was using his feet, but it was a full toss outside the off stump, so he got a thickish outside edge and the ball went down towards third man. There are 2 fielders standing pretty close to each other, one at the slip position and a fielder at third man. Both were inside, and that's why the ball just ran down to the boundary ropes. Now the third man is standing at the boundary ropes. There is a fielder at backward of point. Another full toss. It has been given as a waist high no ball. Yes, Ali Adil is not that tall, so the bowlers will have to be really careful whenever they are trying to bowl those full tosses, because it can easily end up being a waist high no ball. It's going to be a free hit now to the left-hander. Subhan, the fast bowler, has decided to change his angle, will be coming around the wicket. Bowls it wide. They're going to get one more run added to the total, and the free hit is going to stay. So Ali Adil still have an opportunity to hit a long ball. I don't think he needs to do that because there is enough pace on offer from the fast bowler. All he needs to do is to time the ball well and place it into the gap. There are open spaces on the leg side. He chips it in the air. It's going to be taken by the bowler, but it's a free hit. He's already celebrating, but I don't think he realizes that it was a free hit and the batter cannot get out. .93 for 4. The scoring rate is pretty decent for Gigi Gladiators, but the fact that they have lost 4 wickets and the boundaries are now difficult to come by. Hitting it straight back past the bowler should have been stopped, which as it wasn't. They get one more run. It's match number 6 of Roomi Group Memon Junior League Under 14 Season 2. Being played between Gigi Gladiators and MF Roomi Strikers. So far, so good for Gigi Gladiators. A pretty even Steven competition this so far between the two sides. MF Roomi Strikers must be really satisfied that they have picked up 4 wickets. And Gigi Gladiators, on the other hand, must be jubilant. They are still scoring at over 8 runs and over. So a ball is still remaining in this over and they have managed to score quite a few runs. And that's because he has bowled a no ball, a wide, and they got a boundary as well. Once again, the third man is in place. There is a fielder at backward of point, a fielder at deep cover. He's going to come around the wicket to the left-hander. Stylishly driven once again by Ali Adil. He looks a pretty solid player. Down the ground as well as across the turf. Will get a single and will retain the strike. 12 done. It's 96 for 4. Umar Imran is going to continue with his third over. Ali Adil, well, he was trying to use his feet, but it was pitched down the leg side. Even the sweep shot wasn't executed properly. It has now been given as a wide by the on-field umpire. So it has happened in the last 3 overs that the bowlers have started the over with a wide and given an extra run. 6 overs still remaining in this innings for Gigi Gladiators. Just going across with the angle. Wasn't a great deal. There wasn't much turn on that delivery for Umar Imran, but Azan has been a silent partner in this partnership because the majority of the deliveries have been faced by the left-hander Ali Adil. Another faster one attempted. Was too late onto that stroke, so he's not having a good time so far with the bat, the right-hander. It's better that he tries to pick up a single and gets off strike and give as much strike as possible to the left-hander. Once again, nicely bowled. Confusion out there. There was an opportunity at the bowler's end. The bowler should have been there. Instead, they got a run on the overthrow. These are the little things that these youngsters need to learn. They do not need to gift away runs on the overthrows like that, and whenever the bowler has delivered the ball, he should be standing next to the stumps to collect that throw from the nearby fielders. Pitching it up, hitting it on the offside, once again going for a sharp single. Needed a direct throw at the wicket keeper's end, which wasn't there. And you can clearly see the difference between the two batters. Ali Adil has been so confident facing the spinners, whereas Azan on the other hand, well, has not been that fluent. This time he has managed to find the gap. There is a fielder out there, a deep square leg. They were looking initially to come back for the second one, but decided not to. $100 is raised for Gigi Gladiators for the loss of 4 wickets in their 13th over. Still have a lot of job to do, Gigi Gladiators, because MF Roomi Strikers have also got pretty talented batters in their squad. It has been signaled as a no ball now by the on-field umpire. Although it was a pretty decent delivery, pitched on the perfect region and came back in after pitching. But since he overstepped, so it was given as a no ball by the on-field umpire. We'll get another free hit, Ali Adil. Missed out in the previous over against Subhan. Can he get a big shot going? When he goes for the reverse sweep, he goes for the sweep shot, it's into the gap. And this will run away for 4. Excellent timing and placement by the left-hander. He had already made up his mind. It was a premeditated stroke. That's why you saw him shuffling across the crease and hitting it towards the vacant fine leg region. So a good way to end the over. With 13 done, it's 106 for 4. Time for another change in the bowling attack. Subhan, the fast bowler, has now been replaced once again by the off-spinner Hasnain. So they're making some regular changes in the bowling attack. MF Roomi Strikers, they're not allowing the batters to get settled and not giving anything to the batters as well. Although we saw a really good boundary being scored in the last ball of the previous over by Ali Adil, where he made full use of that free hit and got a sweep shot going towards the vacant fine leg region. Drops it slightly shorter, hitting it on the back foot towards mid-on. Will just get a run, Ali Adil. He has looked pretty sharp between the wickets. He has now moved on to 19, Ali Adil. He came on to bat when Abdul Hadi was going all guns blazing at the other end. And after that, he has seen 3 wickets falling at the other end, but he has shown his composure. Will continue to come around the wicket, even to the right-hander Azan. It's going to be given as a no ball because the ball did bounce twice before it reached the batter. Yeah, they can easily get a better run out at any end, but it has been signaled as a no ball, so it's going to be a free hit once again to the left-hander. But on previous 2 free hits, on the first occasion he managed to give an easy catch to the bowler. On second occasion he got a boundary. Now, where will he look to hit those big shots? Oh, it's a full toss. Hitting it straight back to the bowler, but once again it's a free hit. It was a free hit. Twice it has happened now to Ali Adil when he has managed to hit that free hit straight back to the bowler. And it was a gentle full toss as well. That's going to be another full toss. This time he has hit that on the leg side. There wasn't much connection behind that stroke. Will get a run, Ali Adil. Another low full toss hit away towards the leg side region. Well, he's not that tall, Hasnain, the fast bowler, so he's just coming in and trying to release the ball. But it's good that he's learning to do that from this age, because as soon as he gets a little taller and he's going to grow in age, he will definitely bowl the ball and land them in perfect region. But so far so good for Gigi Gladiators. It's 112 for 4. 1 ball still remaining in this 14th over. The wicketkeeper has now decided to come up to the stumps. Might be given as another no ball. Yes, the ball once again bounced twice before it reached the batter. And they got a single on that as well. So it's going to be a free hit now to the right-hander. It's Azan who has now got an opportunity to hit that big shot. Well, he has been struggling. He has not got a boundary so far in his innings. And he missed out another one. So a free hit has not been made use of. A dot ball to end the over with. It's 114 for 4 out of 14. It's time for another change because Ghulam Farid has now been introduced into the bowling attack once again. Pick up the bowlers so far for MF Roomi Strikers. Has picked up 2 wickets, hasn't given away many runs. Hitting it away nicely towards long gone region. Just leading in singles right now, both these 2 batters. But it's important that Ali Adil now stays there till the end for the batting side. He has done... Has been signaled as yet another no ball because lesser fielders were standing inside the inner ring on. And he was shuffling across the crease once again. Ali Adil has been targeting the leg side region to get those boundaries, especially between the fielder at fine leg and the fielder at square leg. short and wide, hitting it towards extra cover. Throw at the bowler's end and he misses. And once again, the bowler wasn't standing behind the stumps, otherwise he could have easily gathered the ball and could have taken the bails off. These are last few overs of the innings of Gigi Gladiators, so not only the batters on strike, but even the players in the dugout are getting a little restless. Pitching it up, not much turn for the off-spinner. It has been given as a wide by the on-field umpire. So they're giving few extra runs in these last few overs. We have seen few wides, few no balls as well. Free hits that have not been utilized to a great deal. Knocked him over. It was a straighter one. Once again, Azan was looking to get on the back foot, but he was clearly late onto that stroke. And Ghulam Farid has now picked up his third wicket. So a decent partnership that was building between Azan and Ali Adil has now been broken. The fifth wicket has gone down for Gigi Gladiators. It's 119 for 5. So 2 wickets have now gone down in quick succession for Gigi Gladiators. 15 are now done. Gigi Gladiators are at 119 for 6. But the good thing is that Ali Adil is still out there and he's fighting it hard for his side. Not getting much boundaries to his name, but he's still dealing in singles, and that has kept the scoreboard moving. Ghulam Farid bowled really well today for MF Roomi strikers. Mikhail is a new batter in, and once again he's going to take some time to get settled as well. He's tried to hit it big, hasn't connected that well enough. There is a failure out there. A deep mid wicket will just get a run, and it's important for the new batter as well that they need to take a single and give the strike as much as possible to Ali Adil, who has been middling the ball well. He has been playing the spinners and the fast bowlers particularly well on the leg side. Nicely worked away on the offside. There might be a chance of a run out. There has been an appeal made by the wicket-keeper. But since he was standing in front of the stump, so the umpire did not get a sighter. So the benefit of the doubt will definitely go to the batter on that occasion. Hitting it straight again will just get a run. Another shy at this time, but this time there was a fielder backing up. So we're into the last 3 overs for the batting side. Just 4 runs have come in this over from Subhan, the fast bowler. He hasn't picked up a wicket, but he has been pretty economical today. Subhan is now having a word with his captain. "16 done, it's 123 for 6. It's Hasnain who has started the 17th over. Once again pitched the ball up, and it was it was within the reach of the 2 fielders at long on and long off. Could have easily gone for that catch, but they decided not to, and they just get a single at the very first ball. So Mikhail has been trying to hit those big shots, but so far he has not been able to middle any of them. That's why he hasn't got a boundary as of yet. Ali Adil, on the other hand, is batting on 25, and he has been losing his partners at the other end. Hitting it away towards the mid wicket will get just another single. But they do not have many deliveries now remaining in their innings, just 16 deliveries. In fact, just 10 deliveries now remaining in this innings. Mikhail once again comes down the track but has not been able to connect the ball from the middle of his bat and will just get a run. MF Roomi strikers on the other hand they will take it as long as the boundaries are not coming from the batting side's point of view. They will be happily giving away singles at this stage. It's Hasnain, the captain, who's not that tall but still keeping the things tight. Pitched up, swept away towards the fielder at square leg, who fumbles up a bit. It will be stopped in the second attempt, but not before the batter come back for the second run. Well, the two batters that have stood out for Gigi Gladiators in this innings is Abdul Hadi first up, who was dismissed into the 40s courtesy of a run out at the wicket keeper's end, and after that it has been Ali Adil, the left-hander. Still out there, and it's good signs for Gigi Gladiators. They'll be hoping that they can at least go past 145, 150. Might be a no ball. It has been pulled away on the leg side, and that's going to go all the way for 4. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, it has been signaled as a waist high no ball. And that was a very clever shot from Ali Adil. He waited for the ball to come closer. He knew that the bowler is attempting a yorker. The ball might have slipped out of his hands at the last moment, and since he's not that tall, so it was always going to end up being a waist high no ball. And he hit that perfectly in the gap on the leg side. So there are 5 runs that are added to the total, and now they have got another free hit. Changing his angle, will be given as a wide down the leg side, so the free hit is going to stay. Well, they are waiting for an over like this, a big over where they can get a boundary or 2 at least. Pitching it up, hitting it just past that fielder at extra cover. There is a fielder at long off. We'll cut that one off. We'll just get a run once again, not utilizing that free hit, Ali Adil. But he has done his job. Now it's Mikhail on strike. Pitching it up, hitting it straight to the fielder at extra cover, who slipped. And they just get a run. So 17 done, it's 136 for 6 with just an over now remaining in the innings. Coming around the wicket, it's the last over of the innings in progress. Once again, Ali Adil has hit that on the offside. There might be a chance of a run out, and yes, the finger has gone up. Very well taken by the wicket keeper, and he wasted no time whatsoever in removing the bails. So Mikhail, who was running at the danger end, has now been dismissed. Another wicket has gone down for Gigi Gladiators, courtesy of a very good fielding effort from the fielders on the offside. It's 137 for 7. Once again, we have seen 2 wickets going down in quick succession. A new batter in, another left-hander who has struck that ball on the leg side, but will just get a run. It has been a pretty roller coaster ride for Gigi Gladiators. They were going all guns blazing during the first 6 overs, but they just lost 1 wicket, and Abdul Hadi was hitting those big shots down the ground, but then he lost his wicket and they lost 2 more wickets after him. Ali Adil was holding one end, but he kept on losing his wickets at the other end as well, and now they are in a position of almost getting bowled out. It's 140 for 8 with full toss, picked away on the leg side. It's into the gap. That's going to run away for 4. This has been a magnificent innings by the left-hander. He has been so severe on anything down the leg side. That's the 3rd boundary that he has collected in that region, Ali Adil. 37 unbeaten so far by Ali Adil, with just a ball remaining now in the innings. Well, he'll be looking to get another boundary if it's possible. He hits that on the offside. There might be opportunity of a run out. We'll have to wait whether the umpire has raised his finger or not. So the fielder was a little slow in throwing the ball back to the wicketkeeper. That means Gigi Gladiators have finished on 145 for 8 in their allotted 18 overs. And that means MF Roomi Strikers will have to score 146 to win their 2nd game of the tournament. 6 of Roomi Group presents Memon Junior League Season 2. We saw Gigi Gladiators batting first, scoring 145 in their allotted 18 overs, and now MF Roomi Strikers openers are out there in the middle. Muzakkir, the wicketkeeper, and Fadil have come out to open the batting. Muzakkir is on strike. Driven straight, chance for the fielder at mid-off, that has been taken. First wicket has already gone down in the very first over. He just timed it a little too sweetly in the end. Just couldn't keep the ball down, and a regulation chance with the fielder at mid-off. So the first wicket has gone down. Muzakkir has been dismissed without even troubling the scorers. MF Roomi Strikers are 2 for 1. So SN is the new batter in. It's going to be another wide, but he's very lucky, the wicketkeeper, that the fine leg fielder was standing at the boundary ropes. So they're going to get 2 more runs. MF Roomi Strikers. None of the runs have come up the bat so far. Hasib has drawn the first blood, picking up a wicket in his very first ball, and he's bowling pretty sharp as well. Left-hander Fadil is now on strike. The first 6 overs are of the fielding restrictions. It's going to be another wide outside the off stump, so he has not been able to find the perfect line and length so far in this over. That's another wide. So many extra runs have already been given in this very first over. Yes, he has picked up the first wicket, but he has just bowled 1 illegal delivery in this over as a fast bowler. That's another one. It's better that the fast bowler should change his angle and come around the wicket to the left-hander. And he should look the ball back in. Better delivery this time. Inviting the left-hander to go for that drive outside the off stump, and the ball just going between the bat and leg. Mid-on and mid-off both up. They've got a fielder at third man, pretty straight behind the wicketkeeper, and a fielder at fine leg. Similar delivery. Better come back this from the fast bowler. The change of angle has clearly been working for him. Big appeal is from the bowler. The ball might have brushed the pads on its way through. Once again, there is some confusion between the two batters. Both were initially looking to get a single, but deciding not to go for that run. So it's going to be third dot ball on the trot by the fast bowler Hasib. Pitched up. Was very close to that guideline, but it has been termed as a legal delivery by the on-field umpire. So still no runs of the bat. This time he got some bat to it, but the ball goes straight to the fielder at short extra cover. It's going to be a dot ball to end the over with. 6 for 1 after the first over. first runs of the bat coming from the bat of Essen. A single towards third man region. So even Gigi Gladiators will be hoping that they can pick up wickets early in this batting power play. Something which MF Roomi strikers couldn't do so because they just picked up one wicket in the first 6 overs of the opposition, but they fought their way back towards the middle and latter stages of the innings. Worked away towards the leg side. Even Fadil is going to get off the mark with that single. Fumble from the fielder, and they will definitely not go for an overthrow. Another fast bowler, Kashif, is now bowling the second over for Gigi Gladiators. Once again, mid-off and mid-on both up. No fielder out there on the offside. Swing and a miss. It has been termed as a wide by the on-field umpire. Remember, the first 9 overs are going to be bowled from one end, and the next 9 overs are going to be bowled from a different end. Timing it nicely, but couldn't find the gap. The throw at the bowler's end, but nicely backed up by the fielder. Nine for 1 MF Roomi strikers, chasing down 146 to win their second game. Well, in fact, both these sides have won one game so far in this tournament. Again, going for that big booming drive, and the ball going straight into the hands of the wicket keeper. So far so good from Kashif. We haven't seen any boundaries so far in these innings for MF Roomi strikers. But it's going to be ideal for them, for Gigi Gladiators, if they can pick up a wicket more. They got that wicket in the very first over when Muzakkir was dismissed, courtesy of a soft dismissal at the hands of the fielder at mid-off. They got 6 extra runs in that opening over. Hitting it straight to the fielder at extra cover. It's going to be another dot ball. Played across the line, but missing the line of the ball. Another dot delivery. 2 done, it's 9 for 1. Second boundary now in this over to Fadil Abbasi. The first delivery, he opened the face of the bat, this time getting a thickish outside edge. And once again, the fielder at third man, well, he's pretty fine to my liking. Should have been standing much more squarer. He's bowling at decent pace so far. Pitching the ball up, hitting it straight to the fielder. There is a shy at the bowler's end and they needed a direct hit. But good running between the wickets. Now they see some urgency. They need to make sure that they keep the scoreboard moving. The first two overs, they didn't get any boundary. They have got two in this particular over from the fast bowler. Will change the angle once again. He's going to come over the wicket to the right-hander. Got a wicket in the very first over. Will be looking to repeat the heroics in this over as well. Down the leg side, not gathered by the wicket keeper. The fielder at fine leg is good. Oh, that's a misfield. Not only is it going to be a wide, but 4 extra runs have now been gifted to the batting side. There is a definite reason why the fielder at fine leg and third man have been asked to move that finer, because as soon as the ball goes past the wicket keeper so that they can stop the ball. And the fielder at fine leg got down to the ball but just couldn't stop it. So this is turning out to be a very expensive over from Hasib. 2 boundaries and now 5 wides. Going at almost 8 runs and over now. MF Roomi strikers. Gigi Gladiators, well, they're searching for another wicket. Still in the 3 overs remaining of this batting power play with just 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. No fielders standing at the boundary ropes on either side of the wicket. A fielder at fine leg and a fielder at third man. They're going to change the field placement once again, since it's the left-hander who has now come at the strike. Kashif bowled really well in that first over, gave it just 3 runs. Picked away nicely on the leg side. It has gone into the gap. There is a fielder at mid-wicket and a fielder at fine leg who are after the ball. And they're going to collect 2 runs very easily indeed. It's a good start so far this from MF Roomi strikers, considering the fact that they lost a wicket in the very first over. But after that, they have made a strong comeback. And a decent partnership now building between these two, Fadil and Ehsan. And they have also been helped by the fact that a few extra runs have also been given by the fielding side. Kashif also has decided to change his angle, will be coming around the wicket. Now to Fadil. It's going to be another wide. Once again, the wicketkeeper not stopping it completely. They got a run on a wide and they ran a by as well. The wicketkeeper should be standing up to the stumps if he is not being able to collect the ball. Hitting it across the line, but still not timing it well enough. Will just get a run. So the right-hander Ehsan has not been that expressive so far in this innings, whereas the left-hander Fadil Abbasi has already got 2 boundaries. Coming around the wicket once again, Kashif, and he bowls another one down the leg side. He's not having a good time behind the stumps, the wicket-keeper. So many runs have gone behind him. A wide and a single. They're making sure that they score almost 8 runs and over in this innings, MF Roomi strikers, and that's what they need to do as well. They're chasing 146, and we have seen things getting a little difficult for the batters in the middle stages of the innings when the fielding restrictions are over and the boundaries do not come by that easily. Picked up, but once again the ball landing between the fielder at mid-wicket will just get a run. Score now moves on to 33 for 1 for MF Roomi strikers. So far so good for the men in red. In fact, for the boys in red. Kashif will be hoping that he finishes off this over well. A wicket would be ideal. At least he doesn't need to give extra runs, and he has bowled another wide, this time outside the off stump. They need to stop the flow of these extra runs that are being given to the batting side. In fact, the majority of the runs have come on extras. Not many runs have come from the bat. He's very lucky to get away with that. The ball just pitched and moved slightly into the left-hander. It's going to be a dot ball to end the over with. 4 done. It's 34 for 1. .34 for 1 after the first 4 overs. Time for the first change in the bowling attack. The leg spinner Hamza Salman has been given the ball. And I think it's a good move from the captain of Gigi Gladiators, because the pace was definitely not working in the favour of the bowling side. They gave away many runs. They were going all over the place. They gave away so many extra runs in wides and no balls. It's always good to take the pace off, because obviously the pitch does grip a little. We saw that happening in the first innings as well, where Ghulam Farid picked up 4 wickets. Pitching the ball up, hitting it across the line. It's into the gap, will just get a run. Fadil, on the other hand, the left-hander, will like facing the leg spinner with the ball turning into his pads. There might be change in the fielding placements. Yes, there is a fielder at deep mid-wicket now and a fielder at long on. So if he's clever enough, Fadil will be looking to come down the track and hitting it past that fielder at extra cover or over his head. He bowls it down the leg side. It's going to be another wide, and once again the wicket keeper not being able to collect the ball nicely. These extra runs might hurt Gigi Gladiators at the end of the game. Hamza Salman, who is not that tall, might not get that much bounce off this track. Trying to play a sweep shot, but since it's down the leg side, it's going to be yet another wide. Decides to change his angle. He's going to come around the wicket. Bowls it shorter, and that has been a brilliant delivery. This from the left spinner. It paced outside the legs off stump. It turned back in, cramped him for room. And that's a great delivery. This from the leg spinner. So change of angle clearly working for the leg spinner. A wicket has gone down. It's Fadil who was looking so settled out there. Has now been dismissed. MF Roomi strikers are now 37 for 2. So Hamza Salman has picked up a wicket in his very first over. The left-hander replaces another. It's Umar Imran who has come out to bat at number 4. He's going to have to be very watchful in leaving the balls outside the off stump because Hamza Salman is definitely getting some turn on this track. Pitching the ball up once again, hitting it straight back to the bowler. He looks a completely different bowler when he's coming around the wicket, Hamza Salman, because he's landing the ball in that region where the batter is being a little tentative whether to be on the back foot or on the front foot. Works it away nicely on the leg side. Will get up the mark with a single. But a brilliant over comes to an end from Hamza Salman. A wicket in it, 5 done. It's 39 for 2. So a double bowling change. Hazan Adnan has now been given the ball to bowl the last over of this batting power play. And he's bowling to his opposite number as well, Umar Imran. He's a left-arm Chinaman as well. We saw a wicket going down in the previous over from Hamza Salman. Once again down the leg side, not gathered by the wicket keeper. 2 more runs are going to be added to the total. Well, it has costed them. Would have been a completely different story if they would have been able to curtail the flow of runs because of the extras that they have given right now to MF Roomi strikers. It's still pretty even Steven, this competition between these two. MF Roomi strikers are almost in a similar position to what Gigi Gladiators were in the first innings. They have just lost an extra wicket. Going for the big sweep shot, but the ball just going across the angle. And this time it was gathered nicely by the wicket keeper. Flighting the ball once again and getting onto the back foot. Now, this is something that they need to learn as well, these youngsters. Which deliveries they should be looking to get on the front foot and where they need to be on the back foot. It's better that you are not being able to touch the trajectory of the ball, that you use your feet and try to get as closer to the pitch of the ball. Umar Imran, who himself bowled really well in the first innings, couldn't pick up wickets, but bowled economically as well. Now it's going to be his job to do the bulk of the scoring as well, because they have lost 2 wickets. Shuffling across the crease and unsettling the bowler on that occasion, who bowls yet another wide down the leg side. Pitching it up. Got a little off balanced while playing that stroke. It has been given as yet another wide by the on-field umpire. Short and wide, guiding it towards short third, will get a run. Sensible batting this from Umar. He knows they've got the runs they were looking for in this over. They have been given few extra runs in this over as well. Shouldn't be losing any more wickets, MF Roomi strikers. Pitched up, hitting it towards the extra cover, will get another single. So good running between the wickets between these two. Hassan getting a single of the last over will keep the strike. 6 done, it's 46 for 2. Hamza Salman now starting his second over. Put away nicely on the leg side by S, and it's into the gap and nicely fielded. Really nicely fielded by the fielder at long on. He had so much ground to cover. He got down to the ball, dived away towards his right, and saved 2 runs there for his side. That's a brilliant save. Good cricket all around. It was a decent delivery. It was nicely struck by the right-hander and an excellent fielding effort to save 2 runs. Pitching the ball up once again. He was in 2 minds whether to go for the stroke or to let that ball go to the wicket keeper. In the end, the ball just hitting the pads. He's asking few questions from these batters. Hamza Salman, who is not that tall but has found perfect line and length. And that's what a wicket does. It brings the confidence back. Hitting it nicely over extra cover. That's going to run away for 4. That's the shot of the innings so far. Pitched up outside the off stump, planting his front leg forwards and hitting it past that fielder at deep extra cover. 50 comes up for MF Roomi strikers with that boundary on the offside. And they now just need 94 more to win. This time the ball just keeping a little lower. Good comeback this from Hamza. The previous delivery where he was hit away for a boundary, he pitched that ball up. This time just altering his length, pulling it slightly shorter. SN is also fighting it hard for his team. He hasn't got going that well so far in this innings, but he's making sure that he's out there in the middle and absorbing all the pressure. Slightly shorter. Found it difficult to get down to the line of the ball. The ball once again going straight into the gloves of the wicket keeper. So 2 dot balls after the boundary. Overall, it has been a good over from the leg spinner. Just 6 runs off it. It's going to be another one. Although if the wicketkeeper would have catted the ball, there might have been a chance of stumping the batter out, but it was not the case. 3 dot balls to end the over with. 7 done. It's 52 for 2. Hazan now bowling his second over on the trot, and he's going to start with a no ball. It's not the first time we have seen that. The ball bouncing twice before it reaches the batter. Even if the length would have been perfect on that ball, it might have been given as a wide because it was way outside the off stump. It's going to be a free hit now to Umar Imran. It's short. He has picked that. It's into the gap. There is a fielder at long on who does really well. He has done exceptionally well to stop that ball with his one hand. It was a hit-me delivery from Azan. It was shorter in length. He timed it well enough as well, Umar Imran. Just couldn't beat that fielder at long on. So we have seen 2 really good fielding efforts from Gigi Gladiators fielders. And on both occasions, they have managed to stop a boundary. The right-hander is now on strike, Ahsan. He hits it straight to the fielder at long off, who is once again in action. It's going to be a single. Azan continuing in this 8th over of the innings of MF Roomi strikers, yet to pick up his first wicket. Bowls another one down the leg side now. It's becoming a little difficult for Azan to control his line and length, especially because of the movement of Umar Imran at the crease. He's trying to shuffle across the crease. He's trying to move away from the off stump so that he can create that shot on the onside. Not getting the middle of the bat. There is a fielder down there at short third. Will just get a run. And if you look at the way Umar Imran is looking to play, he is trying to get on the back foot on almost every delivery and trying to muscle the ball on the leg side. Now sometimes it works, but as soon as a bowler decides to pitch the ball up, he can be a candidate of a leg before as well. Pitching the ball up. Big appeal just from the wicketkeeper, and the finger has been raised. Finally, he has managed to gather the ball on the full and takes the bails off. And this time, not only he has stopped the ball, but he has also caused a wicket. Hassan has been stumped, who was fighting it really hard at one end, but now he has been dismissed. So his long stay is over at the crease. Hassan walking back, and MF Roomi strikers have now lost their third. They are 57 for 3. Really good comeback this from Azan. He was giving few extra runs, but now has picked up a wicket, courtesy of some very good glove work by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps, who took the bails off as soon as he carried the ball. Subhan being the new batter in. And tell you what, that was very close to the off stump as well. Good change up. A really good over this from Azan. A successful one comes to an end. 8 done, and it's 57 for 3. Time for another change in the bowling attack. Ali Adil, another leg spinner, has now been given the ball. Now he batted really well. Ali Adil, the left-hander. So Ali Adil is now the new bowler in. Changing the angle, coming around the wicket to the left-hander Umar Imran, who once again shuffles across the crease. And once again the umpire stretches his arm. It's a wide. So almost every other bowler has given away extra runs in this innings for Gigi Gladiators, something they'll have to look upon in the next games. Pitching it up, better delivery. Playing it with soft hands, Umar Imran looks like he has learned the lesson which his father was teaching him before the start of the innings. Subhan is now back on strike. The batting power play is done and dusted with. 5 fielders are now standing outside the inner ring. Pitching it up. It has gone high and straight, but the ball might, in fact it did just land in front of long off. And it has been signaled as a no ball as well. So even if that would have carried to the fielder at long off, it would have stayed not out. 2 runs will be added to the total. And now Umar Imran has got a free hit. Shot pulled away nicely, but there is protection out there at deep mid wicket. Will just get a run. So Umar Imran will have to play a similar role what Ali Adil did for Gigi Gladiators in the first innings. He fought it hard till the end. He was finding difficult to get boundaries early on in his innings, but then he got few boundaries towards the end of the innings down the leg side and helped his side to post a decent score on the board. Coming down the wicket, hitting it on the leg side, long gone is in place, will just get a run, Subhan. Score has now moved on to 65 for 3. Just 1 ball remaining in the 9th over of the innings. The remaining 9 overs will be bowled from the different end. It's up in the air, but there is no fielder out there. The ball is going to land in front of the fielder at deep mid wicket. Will just get a run, Umar Imran. It's a single to end the over with. 9 done. It's 66 for 3. Nicely put away by the right hander. That's going to run away for 4. Hamza Salman, who's bowling from a different end, just pitched it down the leg side and it was nicely put away by the right-hander. Once again decides to come down the track. There is an appeal for stumping. Looks like the batter's foot was well inside the crease by the time the wicketkeeper took the bails off. We have already seen a batter going out while being stumped earlier in this innings. Seventy-six more needed. Bowling it slightly shorter, hitting it wider of the bowler himself. There is no point of throwing the ball back to the stumps because no one was near backing up. So the required run rate is now almost touching 9 and over for MF Roomi strikers. They will have to get boundaries at one end at least. We have seen Subhan getting one in this over. Umar Imran needs to show some aggression as well. Hamza Salman bowled a really good delivery to get rid of the left-hander Fadil. He's coming over the wicket once again to the left-hander. Hitting it on the offside. Well, there was a mix-up between the two batters. Both were interested in that single initially, but decided not to take it. Yes, he got hit for a boundary earlier in this over, but apart from that, it has been a decent comeback from the leg spinner. The lawful toss, hitting it towards the fielder at point, who fumbles up a bit. They get another run. 6 of the over, 10 done. It's 72 for 3. Time for another change in the bowling attack. It's going to be Mikhail who has been given the ball once again. There was an appeal of some sort from the bowler and the wicket-keeper because the ball might have hit the pads of Umar Imran. But once again, he has been finding it difficult to get boundaries. Nicely timed, but couldn't find the gap. Singles are not going to hurt Gigi Gladiators at this stage. They know they have dried the number of boundaries for MF Roomi strikers. Slightly shorter in length, hitting it straight up in the air, but once again not even clearing the inner field. Umar Imran really struggling a bit. Subhan is now on strike, 75 for 3. Just 3 singles so far in this over. Shorter in length, hitting it towards, in fact, past that fielder at extra cover. That's going to run away for 4. Brilliantly timed, but I was really surprised not to see any fielder down there. There was a big gap available between the fielder at cover and the fielder at long off. So they got a boundary they were looking for. They need to get at least a 1 boundary every over. MF Roomi strikers, if they want to make a comeback in this game. It was at this stage in the previous innings where Gigi Gladiators kept on losing wickets. But one end was whole. Decides to come down the track. It's up in the air. But the ball once again landing in front of the fielder at deep, in fact, short extra cover. So he is making his intentions pretty clear. Subhani is trying to get as many boundaries as possible, whereas Umar Imran at the other end has been really silent. Might be because of the fact that he is looking to get every shot hit away on the leg side, but once again hitting it towards the leg side region. The ball is going to go straight to the fielder at mid wicket. In fact, they might get another run on the overthrow. So 2 runs to end the over with 11 done. It's 81 for 3. In fact, 82 for 3. It's Ali Adil who is now bowling the 12th over of the innings. And they're going to collect 2 runs very easily. In fact, could have been a run-out opportunity at the bowler's end. But we haven't seen any direct hits so far in this game from either of the two sides. Subhan on strike, making it into a low full toss. Ali Adil is going to get away with it. We'll just get a run. So far, so good. This for the leg spinner. Umar Imran is now on strike. The left-hander, he found it difficult so far to get going, but he's still fighting it hard. Pitching it up, hitting it straight towards the fielder at long off. Will get a run. Coming down the wicket, hitting it all across the turf. It's into the gap. They can easily come back for the second run if they decided to. They are, in fact. And once again, the bowler couldn't get the throw. Down the wicket he comes, hitting it away once again towards the leg side region. There is a feeder at deep square leg. Looking to come back for another couple. The throw is not a good one. And they're going to get 2 runs very easily. He's getting a little exhausted now, Subhan. But that's the learning curve for these youngsters. And they are realizing this situation very well. The boundaries have not been easy to come by, so they are dealing in singles and twos. Pitched up once again, coming down the wicket and hitting it towards the long gone. This time they will just go with a run. Good over comes to an end for the batting side. 12 overs have now been done. MF Roomi strikers are 91 for 3. They need 55 more runs to win in the last 6 overs. Left arm Chinaman Azan once again has now been given the ball from the opposite end. And we are now entering into the crunch situation of this game where they need 55 more runs to win. MF Roomi strikers, they just have under 6 overs remaining. Pitched up once again, the ball goes towards long off. Hamza is the new batter in because Subhan was struggling a bit. He has been retired out, so the new batter comes in, fresh legs. We might see him getting few boundaries in this innings because they need boundaries now, MF Roomi strikers. Slightly shorter in length, hitting it on the offside, will just get a run. Getting across to the stumps, not hitting it well. It's going to be another dot ball. using his feet, hitting it nicely. But good effort once again by the fielder at long on. Will just get a run, so they're doing the right thing. They're not making sure. They're making sure that the batters do not get boundaries. Once again, it's Umar Imran who is out there in the middle. So far, so good from Azan, the left-arm Chinaman. Hitting it straight back to the bowler. Nicely fielded off his own bowling. A taut ball to end the over with just 4 runs off it. In fact, just 3 runs coming in that over from the left-arm spinner. 13 done. It's 94 for 3. Mikhail once again bowling medium pacers. Hitting it towards long gone. Hamza will just get a run. 51 now needed. They've got 29 deliveries remaining. Boundaries need to come from both ends. In fact, it's Umar Imran who needs to be the aggressor in this partnership, because he has faced enough deliveries to get measure of the pitch and the conditions and the dimensions of this ground. Finally, he has managed to connect one on the leg side, and it's going to run away for 4. It's the first boundary for Umar Imran, and that has taken so many deliveries. Shuffling across the crease, hitting it past that fielder at square leg, who dived forwards to stop that ball but just couldn't do so in the end. Changes in angle coming around the wicket. It's going to be a wide delivery outside the off stump, and with that, 100 also comes up for MF Roomi strikers. And if they go on to lose this one, Gigi Gladiators, they will be looking at the extra runs that they have given so far to the opposition. Stumping appeal, but not given by the leg umpire. It was once again very well outside the off stump, but it was not given as wide by the on-field umpire. "27 balls remaining. 46 still needed. They've got 7 wickets in hand, but boundaries have been difficult to come by. Opening the face of the bat, heading it towards the fielder at point, will get a run. He's clearly disappointed, Umar Imran. He has faced 22 deliveries for his 20 runs. He's out there. When second wicket went down, once again playing it up in the air, but the ball is going to go straight to the fielder at long on. It's 102 for 3 with 1 ball still remaining in this over of Mikhail. Full toss. Not timing it well enough. Will just get a run. Will get a single and will retain the strike at the start of next over. 14 done. It's 103 for 3. 43 more needed in the last 4 overs. Ali Adil has now come in to bowl the 15th over of the innings. Once again opening the face of the bat. Umar Imran will just get a single when he needs to understand the situation that boundaries are now required from him, because hitting it comfortably on the leg side. There is a fielder out there and the ball goes straight to him. He timed it too well. Hit away on the leg side by Umar Imran. There is a fielder out there at deep mid wicket. They should definitely look to come back for a couple. Slightly short, a hit away on the leg side. There is a fielder at deep square leg who does a good job, and they, in fact, Umar Imran wants to come back for the second run. The stumps have been dislodged. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Looks like it's the dive that saved the batter on that occasion. 2 runs taken by Umar Imran, and he's on his knees now. Hits it in the air. Nicely fielded by the fielder at deep mid wicket. The throw comes in, and he has done a really good job. They could have come back for the second one, but the fielder's throw did not allow them to come back for the second. It's now getting a little intense out there, but in the middle between the two sides. Gigi Gladiators, well, they have not been able to pick up wickets, but they are keeping the things tight. Once again, he has managed to hit that ball in the air, but there is a fielder out there in the deep. They are looking to come back for another couple. Excellent running between the wickets, between Hamza and Umar. 15 done, it's 112 for 3. Well, 34 now needed in the last 3 overs. Mikhail has been given the ball once again. Umar Imran is on strike. The wicketkeeper standing up to the stumps. The ball has gone high up in the air, and once again it has landed in front of the fielder at mid-wicket. On so many occasions we have seen the batters trying to hit the ball hard as possible, and it has gone in the air, but since there are not many fielders placed inside the inner ring, the ball has landed between them. Knocked him over. Once again trying to improvise a little bit. Hamza, he was shuffling across the crease. He was looking to move outside the off stump. Exposed his stumps, and Mikhail hit the stumps in the process. A big wicket at this stage of the game for Gigi Gladiators. Hamza has been dismissed. 4th wicket has gone down for MF Roomi strikers. It's 113 for 4. So Mikhail has picked up his first wicket, and he bowls a full toss to Shayan, which has been put away on the leg side. They are looking to come back for a couple. They're going to do so in the end. It's becoming more and more now difficult for MF Roomi strikers, and that is largely because of the fact that they could not get many boundaries towards the middle stages of the innings. 31 more needed, 15 deliveries remaining. Slightly short, and he has knocked him over once again. It's Shayan who has been dismissed. Mikhail picks up another one, giving himself room, trying to pull the ball on the leg side. The ball not bouncing as much as he was expecting, and that has allowed Mikhail to pick up his second of the over. MF Roomi strikers have now lost their 5th. They are at 115 for 5. Subhan, the left-hander, is a new batter in at number 7, and he misses. What an over this is turning out to be from Mikhail. He has just given away 3 runs and has picked up 2 wickets already. 31 now needed by MF Roomi strikers. Hitting it on the offside. It's gone straight to the fielder, a deep extra cover. They won't be able to come back for a couple. Just a run coming in the last ball. An excellent over comes to an end from Mikhail. He has changed the course of the game in that single over of his where he picked up 2 wickets and gave away just 4 runs. It's 116 for 5. So 2 overs now remaining. And they still need 31 more runs to win. Hasib, who has started the 17th over of the innings, has bowled a no ball. In fact, the umpire just corrected his decision. It's a dot ball. So it's a dot ball to start the over with. Hasib has got a really good action. He's got decent pace as well. It's not collected by the wicketkeeper. That's going to run away for 4. 4 byes added to the total. They cannot afford to do that. The wicketkeeper was the culprit on that occasion. He hasn't got a good outing so far. We have seen so many balls going between his legs. He has not getted many balls as well behind the stumps. And this time the ball just going past himself and ending up touching the boundary ropes. Opening the face of the bat towards the fielder at backward of point will just get a run. So now Umar Imran, who is on strike, well, he needs to start hitting boundaries. Has been a struggling innings so far from Umar Imran. He took so much time earlier on in his innings where he couldn't hit a boundary. He was looking to hit everything down the leg side, because of which he missed few opportunities of hitting boundaries on the offside, and the bowling side capitalized on that. Half stopped by the bowler himself. Not going to cause them much. Will just be a run. In fact, they're coming back for a couple. There might be a chance of a run out at the wicketkeeper's end. Is he short of his crease? No, he isn't. Just makes it back at the right time. So far, so good from the fast bowler. Apart from the 4 byes, it has been a good over from Hasib. This time it has been given as wide outside the off stump. That last over from Mikhail, where he gave away just 4 runs and picked up 2 wickets, broke the backbone of the batting lineup of MF Roomi strikers, who were initially within a chance of winning the game, but it all went downhill. Hitting it hard and straight, but there is a fielder down there at long on, will just get a run. In fact, there might be another chance of a run out at the wicketkeeper's end, but the throw was well wide of the wicketkeeper. So decent over this once again from Hasib. Just 7 legal deliveries now remaining in the innings. They still need 22 more runs to win. MF Roomi Strikers, they need to hit this ball out of the park. We haven't seen maximums being hit in this innings, and that is one of the reasons as well why MF Roomi Strikers have not been able to get closer to the total so far. It's going to be a single to win the over with 17 done. It's 125 for 5. He went for the reverse scoop, and that has gone straight into the hands of the wicket-keeper. But they are still appealing for it. The umpire is in no mood of raising his finger. Starts off with a dot delivery. A fast bowler. Still needing 21 more runs to win. It has been given as a no ball, and they also get a run on by. So it's going to be 2 more added to the total with a free hit coming up. "19 of 5. Once again hitting it all across the turf. Fielder at long on trying to cover that ball. They're going to collect another couple. Now it's 17 of 4 deliveries. They need at least a maximum. We haven't seen a maximum being hit in this innings of MF Roomi Strikers. But if we talk about Gigi Gladiators, Abdul Basit himself, in fact Abdul Hadi, hit 2 maximums before he got himself run out at the wicket-keeper's end. A swing and a miss. It has been given as a dot ball, although it was well outside the off stump. But it's a dot ball. And that means Gigi Gladiators are inching closer of getting a victory here today against MF Roomi Strikers, which is going to be their second of the tournament. Hitting it on the offside. It's into the gap. Will just get a run. In fact, they're looking to come back for a couple. There is a throw at the wicket-keeper's end. This time the finger has been raised, and they have managed to get a wicket courtesy of a run out at the wicket-keeper's end. He hit that on the offside. It went straight to the fielder, a deep back for a point, who had no hesitation in throwing the ball back to the wicket-keeper, who this time collected the ball and making no mistake whatsoever. So 5th wicket has gone down. In fact, 6th wicket has gone down for MF Roomi Strikers. They are at 130 for 6, and within a touching distance of suffering yet another defeat. So the captain is a new batter out there in the middle with 16 more needed in the last 2 deliveries. He's going to get up the mark with a single on the offside, but that's not going to do a lot for MF Roomi Strikers, because now they need 15 more runs to win. "15 now needed at the last delivery. Umar Imran is going to be on strike. Well, he fought hard, but Unfortunately, MF Roomi strikers are going to be at the receiving end in this game today. A good performance by Gigi Gladiators, first with the bat and now with the ball. It's a wide outside the off stump. .40 needed of the last delivery. He's just going to get a single on the leg side, Umar Imran. At most, they can come back for the second run, but that's not going to be enough, because Gigi Gladiators have registered a victory here today in match number 6 of Roomi Group Memon Junior League Season 2. A really good performance by Gigi Gladiators, first with the bat and now with the ball. And they have managed to win this game very comfortably by 11 runs in the end. There's been some really good performance with the bat, first by Abdul Hadi and then by Ali Adil. And then it was that over from Mikhail where he picked up 2 wickets and made it even more difficult for MF Roomi strikers to make a comeback in this game.